What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. So we got some really exciting news in overnight as we got first looks at the next Naruto Kayou set to release, Tier 2 Wave 7. So the box art will once again feature Team 7 from the original Naruto series. With this being Tier 2, we will get 30 packs per box, and the pull rates will guarantee 5 packs featuring 4 R cards and 1 SSR, 2 packs featuring 4 R cards and 1 UR, and the remaining 23 packs will contain 4 R cards and then either 1 SR, 1 MR, 1 SP or 1 CR card. So definitely a lot of bulking coming, but that was honestly always the way with the lower tiers. Though I would like to think that doesn't mean we'll nab 23 SRs in one box. I mean, that would suck, but let's see. MR was a lot more prevalent in the last Tier 4 Wave 6 release compared to the OG releases. No news yet if SP will be harder to pull than CR, as we did tend to see that with Tier 4 Wave 6. Here's also a slightly closer look at the box art for you guys, where I believe Ebisu Sensei is on the left side. I'm pretty sure that's him, but if not, someone will correct me in the comments section below. So here's an expanded graphic featuring some of the cards. Really quickly, let's get the boring info out the way. Bottom right, which is really just the product information confirming the set name. I honestly never fully trust Google Translate, but it's something along the lines of Naruto Inheritance Collection Card Chapter of Soldiers. Again, someone can correct me in the comment section below if I am mistaken. We've got box dimensions, 5 cards per pack, 30 packs per box, 48 boxes per carton, Chinese pricing, and it mentions in the scroll the 7th bomb, ergo Wave 7. Let's scroll across then to the bottom left where we do have some new PR cards. The one on the left featuring a whole bunch of characters. We've got the Akatsuki, older Team 7, as well as Minato and Kushina. This almost looks like it may have been a poster at one point. Then on the right we've got young Naruto reaching out to his son Boruto. Again, maybe this might have been a poster style release too. Now, PR cards are never pulls in a box. You do typically have to buy them separately, at least for us here in the West. However, and again, this is what I've been able to determine purely by Google Translate, so it may not be 100% correct, but it looks like you would get the Boruto PR card with a purchase of 1 box, and then you get both PR cards with a purchase of 3 boxes. It then seems to suggest 6 of the left PR and 8 of the right PR are present in a case, but it is all while stocks last. Honestly, for us in the West, I'm not really sure we can go by this. I seriously doubt buying from a store in alley will net you these. Most stores will likely sell them separately. Scroll to the bottom middle then, we can see 2 new SRs featured. The wording underneath states Ninja Daily Life, and we see examples of Kid Naruto balancing a flower pot on his head, and Might Guy, I guess, exuberating the power of youth. No mention as to how many SR cards are in the set just yet. I'd envisage at least 20, that's what we got for Tier 4 Wave 6. If we fully zoom out of this expanded graphic, you guys will see we don't yet have any examples of the R cards, so I'm not sure if this box does follow a theme like we saw with Tier 4 Wave 6, which was from the very first Naruto arc, the Land of Waves, so we'll have to wait on that. The fact you're pulling 4 R cards in every pack though, I gotta imagine there will be 50 plus new ones for this set. There were 50 in total for Tier 4 Wave 6. Middle right, we do have looks at the SSR cards, and the one example we are shown is the classic 1000 Years of Death moment. So funny, but that was from the Land of Waves arc, so who knows what they're going with in terms of a theme here. It does state there a famous double fight, so I'm not 100% sure if SSRs will all be connecting. We saw a mix of both in Tier 4 Wave 6, which had 24 SSR releases, and there are 5 guaranteed SSR pulls, so I'm hoping it's something similar for this set. Middle left we do have the UR cards, though for the rest of the rarities I do have slightly closer images, saving us from zooming in. So the UR state brand new ninja name, again if Google Translate is doing its thing correctly, and as you see here we do have Boruto and Sarada, so that's where I'm like kinda not really sure what the theme is here. Is it OG Naruto and OG Boruto perhaps? Either way, you guys can see they have stuck with these same UR designs as the Tier 4 Wave 6 box, which I personally do prefer myself. Don't get me wrong, there were definitely some banger URs in the OG sets, but I think these ones do look fairly stylish. Again, no word on the number of them. Tier 4 Wave 6 had 15. I'm not sure it'll be that much as you only get 2 per box, but we'll find out soon enough. We then have the MRs, which are done in a tarot theme. That's what it actually says there at the bottom. We've got Kakashi as the magician and Sakura as the high priestess. Then in this other image we can also see Naruto as the fool and Sasuke as strength. It does also mention that there will only be 4 releases of these MR cards, so it does still seem we have a heavy-ish focus on Team 7, at least with the higher end cards, though clearly in these ones they are older, so yeah, theme wise it's a bit all over the place. Now, the MR cards in Tier 4 Wave 6 were not the most well liked. They were these star sign designs, and I thought, you know, they were decent enough, but I personally personally love the older MR cards, and although that is still the case here, I will say first looks, I think the turret designs do look a lot cooler than those star sign designs. Let me know what you guys think. We've got some more SPs on the way featuring that same stained glass window design that we saw with Tier 4 Wave 6, which in my opinion was a big upgrade on the OG SPs. I very much prefer this newer design. Again, interested to hear your guys' comments on new SP versus OG SP. Here then we've got young Naruto having just woken up, at least that's what I'm guessing. He's in his PJs, he's ready to chug some milk, and we've got some various ramen ingredients made into the design. Then there's Boruto, or I guess do we now say young Boruto too, right? I mean, we've got OG Naruto and OG Boruto, then there's Shippuden and Blue Vortex, so I guess this is young Boruto, who also has his favourite foods of burger and fries in the design. No news just yet on numbers. I would guess 4, same as we had in Tier 4 Wave 6, but not 100% sure on who the other characters will be. I mean, we had Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura and Kakashi in Tier 4 Wave 6, with them showing us Naruto and Boruto. Maybe we'll get one of Sakura or Sasuke and then Sarada, or perhaps even Zabuza and Haku. And the reason I say Zabuza and Haku is because those guys get the CR card treatment. Well, in this first image, you guys can see we've got a clothed, sexy Jutsu Naruto. Did that ever happen? I mean, maybe it did. And then we have Zabuza looking badass as always. Below the wording does state splendid flowers, and you can see the design is quite flower heavy. Though in this second image, you guys can see Haku as well, though not really seeing any flowers there. So maybe that's another Google Translate issue. Not entirely sure, but it does state at the bottom there that we only have 4 new CR cards, so interesting to see who the 4th and final one is. Again, it's likely to be one of Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, or even Boruto or Sarada from what we've seen. Either way, very excited for these. CR was my favourite rarity in design from the older sets. I'm very happy they somewhat kept the aesthetic pleasing design of the CRs, and honestly can't wait to get my hands on this box. So with all that said, I can already hear the all-important question everyone wants an answer to: when is Tier 2 Wave 7 releasing? Well, there is no official release date just yet, guys. If we do look back on that Tier 4 Wave 6 release, you know, when we first saw the leaks and then when we first saw like the official images, it's going to be roughly around 2 to 4 weeks from today. My best guess is at the earliest it will be the 2nd week of December, at the latest it will be the 1st week of January, though I do feel it will be a December release. Either way, I'll be sure to post about it both here on YouTube and on Instagram, so make sure you guys are subscribed or following so you know as soon as they do drop on AliExpress. So my final thoughts then on the Tier 2 Wave 7 box, at least from the glam shots. Guys, I cannot wait for this box. I definitely am anticipating this more than the Tier 4 Wave 6 box. It's just those CRs, man. As I said, I love that rarity, and they seem to have kept it somewhat, you know, as I mentioned, the aesthetic pleasingness that the CRs provided. They still look hella cool. Can't wait to see who that 4th card is going to be. I think the MRs are definitely an upgrade on those star sign design ones that we saw in Tier 4 Wave 6. You know, these new tarot themed ones. I mean, they look a little bit kind of silly, a little bit funky, but I think the designs definitely do look a bit better. Again, I do prefer the older MR cards. I still very much miss the ORs and the ARs. I do hope they will make a comeback. Yeah, theme-wise, as I said, really hard to determine. Is it like OG Naruto versus OG Boruto? It kind of seems a little bit like that. But I thought, like, with Tier 4 Wave 6 having the Land of Waves arc, they may then be doing like arcs going forward, right? So Chunin Exam would be the next one. But we've seen none of the arc cards, so we don't know about that just yet. In terms of like release time windows, you know, that's one thing I was thinking. Did they take a lot of that negative feedback from Tier 4 Wave 6 and then kind of try and apply it here to Tier 2 Wave 7? It could be, but at the same time, that Tier 4 Wave 6 box did only drop 2 months ago, so is that really enough time to, you know, get the cards designed, painted, printed? Do you know what I mean in terms of that like negativity that came? I don't really think it's like a long enough time. I just do envisage this is kind of the design choices that they've gone with here for Tier 2 Wave 7. And then in terms of the release windows, this is much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know, the word's not coming to me. I just like this release a lot better. Like the OG releases were sometimes like 6 weeks apart, and that was pretty crazy. For like someone like me especially, who, you know, as you guys can see, collect Funko Pops, I get them signed, I collect many other different things, many other different TCGs as well. So having like a new Naruto Kayou release every 6 weeks, that was crazy for my bank balance. But yeah, if we're getting this release now kind of 2 to 3 months, that's pretty cool. If we can get like 4 to 5 sets a year, that would make me very, very happy. But yeah, guys, that does bring us to the end of this video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very very much appreciated, and I hope you did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Again, drop some comments below, let me know your thoughts on Tier 2 Wave 7. In terms of content coming soon, guys, we do have some more Naruto themed stuff, though it is Naruto X TMNT. I did pick up some of the comic covers from the recent collaboration, and we'll be showing those off either in tomorrow or Tuesday's video. And then we've got plenty more content to come. We've got MCM Comic Con Birmingham next weekend, so I'm again going to be getting some more signed pops. We'll check out the con in general, maybe do some Funko Pop hunting, just tons and tons of content to come. Make sure you stay tuned for all of it and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? It's very simple, guys. Subscribe, hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!